prove it really does
So
take
good.
a village to get it done.
village.
So good.
Love it.
That's great.
All right, loving seeing that sunshine, but ooh, it had a bite out there today.
So deceptive. You look and it's like,
Yes.
oh, it looks great. And then
Finally.
you go outside and it's like, it hits you right in the nose.
Yeah.
Terrible, especially after how wet it was yesterday. Some folks even had some snow flurries.
Yep.
Yesterday across the area. You can absolutely understand why when you feel how cold it is out there. Very cold air is still pouring into the mid-state. So unfortunately, March is feeling a little bit more like January. It is beautiful outside though. That blue sky looks like something out of a tropical catalog, right? 31 degrees is where we sit right now. We have not spent much time above freezing in the last 24 to 36 hours. Hopkinsville still very cool out there. Northwest wind, that is blowing in some very cold air. Now these are the lows that you woke up to this morning. 21, brisk here in Nashville. Notice up to the north and west though, we had some flurries, but our neighbors to the north had bona fide snow, and that does impact us. I'll tell you why in just a second. We recovered to 31, a whopping 31 today, and overnight tonight we will dip back down into the 20s, even the teens for some spots. Now I mentioned that snowpack. I also want to show the wind to you. Notice how the wind is pouring in out of the northwest. So that cold air mass that moved towards us, it's still being reinforced. The wind is also blowing over fresh snow, and that's helping to cool the air down even more. That's part of why this cold snap is going to last so long. It's also why we have a wind chill factor to deal with. So your feels like factor outside, it's not in the 30s. It feels like 21 right now in Nashville, feeling like 15 in Paducah. Cool, crisp conditions. It's quiet. It's dry across the area. Skies are clear. But notice when you look at the satellite, there's two fun things here if you want to nerd out with me for a hot second. You can clearly see the cloud cover moving to our south, but notice up to the north how it's not moving. That's not clouds, that's snow. On the visible satellite, the sun is reflecting off of the snowpack here. You can almost see the feathered lines from where they have rivers, streams, and creeks here. So clearly easy to pick out the snowpack up to the north. And when you've got that wind rolling over that snowpack, it just makes the air even colder. So that sets the stage for a cold start to your week. 17 overnight tonight, colder than what you woke up to this morning. I'm Captain Good News to start your work week. We will start to modify tomorrow, but it will be a slow change. And unfortunately, with the wind staying up, wind chill will remain a factor through Tuesday. So think layers that can block wind for you and the kids, at least through Tuesday. There is some hope in your 7-day forecast. Take a peek. Full sunshine finally gets us to a whopping 40 by Wednesday. We do warm as we head towards the weekend, but unfortunately, another system moves towards us, so the warmer weather arrives at the same time. Wet weather returns to the mid-state. Widespread showers are expected on Friday. We'll introduce the chance for a few rumbles of thunder Saturday into the early morning hours of Sunday. We should be dry by Sunday afternoon, Carrie, so at that point, we'll call that the pick day of your weekend.